Good evening, everyone. For I know that I have been missing for a while, and most of you know it's because of personal reasons, but I'm still working on stuff. I'm still doing projects. It's just that I haven't really wanted to film the entire thing. During the camping trip, like you guys saw, this shitbox did not want to go because of the old prima donna outdated fuel injection. So we made it our mission to get rid of that. I'm going to turn you guys around in a minute, but I'm going to forewarn you now, I do not have the ability to use the same video editor on this phone as my last phone, so this phone, or this video, is going to get edited with a brand new editor, and if it turns out like shit, it's not my fault. Blame the iPhone that I fucking had to have. So, I'm gonna turn you guys around. Alright, I am standing here with Senor Evan.
Yo.
And the truck looks like this now. So why don't you talk us through that there, buddy?
Talk us through. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. Let's see, we got a Holly. Probably a 650.
Yep, this came off the 460 truck.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want that shit. He said he wanted it and he likes Holly, so we went ahead and gave him that.
And then we got 2-inch, what do they call that? Polyphenolic?
Phenolic resin spacer. Same one I have in the truck and in the Vic.
And a old Edelbrock Torker intake manifold that I got from a guy. And it's already been drilled for the TBI heads. TBI had 2 center bolt holes right there.
Yeah, you can't see them because I don't have a light on, but they're right here.
They have a different angle than old school Chevy heads. Same placement of the bolts, but just a different angle. All you gotta do is drill out the intake to more of an oblong hole and make them work.
Well, we did that, and then we went ahead and stabbed an HEI distributor in this thing, and then we had to figure out how to get fuel. So let me walk around the other side of the truck and Evan can walk us through the contraption that he came up with, because it's not what I would have done because I do mechanical, but it does work the same.
So we got a Holly fuel pressure regulator there. It was like 60 bucks on Amazon or something. This is a gauge that we just kind of had laying around. I don't think it's working, so I'm going to have to get a new gauge. So we got this preset to 6 PSI, and we just kind of ran some 3/8 fuel line, and I kind of went ahead and sent it, and hoping it wasn't going to leak, and it's not, so that's good. Teflon tape there is also making it not leak. Had to get the return style regulator because it needed it, so I got it. Got a return line going back to the tank. Line going to the car, but probably 6 pounds. Good enough for me. It runs really good right now.
So, stabbing the distributor, I didn't have any fucking clue what I was doing when I did the Vic, and once I had that one figured out, it was a lot easier to do with the truck, and after doing the Vic and the truck, I can pretty much just set that thing by eyeball. I maybe had to put 4 or 5 degrees in it from where I stabbed it in the first place, and it's super happy now. So, why don't you go fire it up, Bubba?
Alright. Oh, one more thing we had to do. The fuel pump is ran off the computer, and eventually I'm going to get rid of the computer altogether, but for now I'm keeping it for sensors and gauges to still be operative. But it would cut the engine off in like less than a minute probably after running, because it wasn't receiving probably ignition signal or something
Right.
to the PCM, so it decided to shut it off, and I ran a wire. It's that yellow guy right there.
This one.
Found an ignition on switch on the control panel underneath the dash to the fuel pump relay, and now the fuel pump comes on when the key comes on.
And on top of that, he doesn't have a temp gauge, and that's just because he needs to pull a fitting and put another fitting in, and then he doesn't have a tack, because somewhere down in here is a tack wire. He's got to do some Googling to find it, but she does run real good. She starts super easy. Alright, so I have first drive on video. Evan's going to send me that. It was recorded on his phone, so the quality's different. That's why. I don't know if it's going to be better or worse. Doesn't fucking matter. Well, now we're going to close this thing up. And he's going to take me home in this, and hopefully we're going to drive it the entire time and have no issues. So I'm going to try and record that for you guys too. So let us get cleaned up and we will get headed out of here. Struggling under load.
Idling at 15 miles an hour, third gear, second gear, whatever you want to call it. Smoother than the fuel injection was.
Alright guys, let us get up to the next intersection because there's just going to be a bunch of idling for a couple seconds. We're just sitting here joking about his giant check engine light. Welcome back, you guys.
It's extra bright right now. It's super bright, saying, I don't know what's happening, I can't think anymore. Man, she's idling high. Like a 1600 idle right now. I don't know what to guess. No tag.
Go, Molly, go!
45.
What a scavenge. Girl, I'm so fucking proud of this little side project that me and my brother did. But now it should be super responsive right now, right? Yeah. This thing's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good old truck now. Alright, catch up with you next intersection. Alright, remember how I said the temp gauge wasn't plugged in? Well, for whatever reason, it's fucking peaked right now, so we don't know if that's an interference thing or if it's cross thing, but we're coming into my house and we're gonna pop the hood and make sure that it's not Old Faithful right now. Alright, so it is most definitely hot. You guys can't really see it right now, but you could hear it, maybe. You see that? It's cavitating.
Boiling.
Evan says it's got an air pocket in it, which is perfectly understandable and why it would do that. I can see that. So that's not too hard. You just gotta wait for it to cool down and then pop that fucking cap and fill it back up. But I will call that an overall success, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys go and get this edited and get this posted out to you, and we'll get Evan home and get this bled out the correct way, and then we will see you guys this weekend to go get my Vic from Denver in this very vehicle. So have a good night and God bless you guys. Get out there and wrench on something, and thank you guys for all the tremendous amount of support. BST, Otto, Noman, Nicholas, Moore, like, you guys are all my family. I love you guys to death. So thank you for everything. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.